Hey, good morning, everybody. I promised I was going to send a video today because I kind of did one last night, and guess what? I lied. This is just how my mind works. It one simple thought, and then it triggers into 312, and then I just want to share them with you. And so, two things I want to talk about. The big plan, which is typically how I go. A friend of mine way back in the day used to say, "That's Jim. Go big or go home." And I don't know any other way to be, but um, I put a post on the Facebook page this morning about trying to see people before I go because so many folks have said, hey, can you come on out? Can I meet you? Can you drop by? Just want to wish you well and give you a hug. And unfortunately, time is becoming so short that it's not going to be possible. So I had a thought about it, and I put it out on my Facebook. Well, it's funny. One of my dear friends who I've already spoken about, and honestly, somebody I wouldn't think would be watching every day and really absorbing this kind of thing. We have never had the most emotional relationship, but I got a text. Just was again another incredible text, supportive, believing in me, wishing me well and wishing me safe. And after he sent that text, the one right after it was. And I'm sorry I didn't leave you a voicemail. And if you've been following, you know why that's ironic and funny to me. So I said, well, you have been watching, right? So, love you, Steve. Um, but here's a thought I had as my mind gets racing. I haven't announced anything yet, but I think I'll have maybe a platform to do so. I'm leaving Monday morning at 9 a.m. from Rudders, and it'd be great to have folks down there to send me off. Rudders is being very generous and giving me, or giving a $500 gift, not gift certificate, forgive me, donation to Hershey Pediatric Center in honor of the Point the Thumb journey. So I think that the least we can do is have as many folks show up there to send it out or to send me off. But I started to put something out there about, hey, maybe Saturday night. I live up in a cul-de-sac. It's a quiet neighborhood. Not every neighbor likes me or knows me or whatever, so I want to be respectful of those folks. But I had this idea to say, look, why don't I just put a barbecue out there? I'm not going to be cooking because I don't know how many people are coming, but, bring a small cooler of lemonade or drinks for you and the family. If you want to grill some hot dogs or hamburgers, let's just make it a little community event. Come up and say goodbye to me or just share people that have impacted my life, even if I don't know you, but you believe in what I'm doing. Come up, say hello. Let's make this something positive. I mean, what a great send-off for me. What a high I would be on if the community came together a little bit from that standpoint and said, hey, we believe in you. And I got to meet folks I'd never met before. I got to meet some folks that I have met and believe me. And here's the challenge that I put you out there. So a lot of you are following me, and I know not everybody's local, and I get that. But imagine, as my mind started to race, there's a lot of people out there that maybe have met me, and again, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Maybe they don't like me, maybe they've heard things about me, and I always despise rumors. If you want to get to know somebody, get to know them. Don't get to know what somebody said about them, because who knows what their agenda is. But my point being, there are people in my life that have pushed me to this point and of kind of quitting on mankind a little bit. But what if the people that don't believe in me? What if the people that don't think that fondly of me? Those are the people I think, what an amazing gesture if they came out here and didn't have an agenda and shook my hand and said, hey, wish you luck, right? This is about positivity. This is about human nature. So my mind started racing, and again, I'm waiting for feedback from folks. I've gotten some that people are interested in coming. To those not around here, if they grew up with me in New York, I know there's one friend of mine out there in New York right now that the minute he hears about this, his gears, he's just like me, his gears are working about how can I get out there. And I know it's short time, it's only a week away, but I guarantee you, if you reach out to Steve Rizza, he'll find a way to put something together to get a bus out here or whatever. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying don't let distance or something be the issue. I guarantee if you guys really want to be out here, not that you should drive 4 hours each way to spend 2 hours with me, but look, crazier things are being done, right? I'm leaving my family for 5.5 months to make a statement. So anything can be done. But the other thing I started to think about was I was going to say, hey, if you're going to be out here, get prepared to hear Phil Vassar, because I just listen to him every day. I know I probably sound like a hype man for him. I've met him a bunch of times at meet and greets, but he wouldn't know me from, the clerk at the McDonald's that he goes to. And that's okay. I just, his music does something for me, so I guarantee that's going to be playing. And then as I started to think about that, literally the one song that is my life is Just Another Day in Paradise. And I started to imagine, what if we had this you know, sing along, right? What if this turned out that people hear this message and it turns into something, and 2, 3, 400 people show up, and I don't know what can be done from police or whatever, but what if just a bunch of people showed up and the kids play with each other without worrying about, you know, race, color, religion, right? The parents, and, you know, you just start talking to strangers, shake a hand, offer a drink, and here's a lemonade, you want a hot dog? Let's all just get together, just kind of laugh and smile for one common purpose, and that's just, hey, this guy's going out there to believe in people, we're people, let's just forget our problems, our agendas for the night, and celebrate each other. And then, so in my mind, I'm saying, what if all of a sudden at 8 o'clock we got together and we live streamed everybody singing Just Another Day in Paradise? So my challenge is, if you think you might want to do this, I'd ask you to listen to the song, think about me when you do, think about the meaning of the song, but know the words, because maybe something crazy, maybe we put together a giant sing-along of Just Another Day in Paradise. And again, what a great send-off for me that would be. And then, of course, my mind starts working even further, and I usually have Phil's concert schedule somewhere, because I've actually been trying to find out, will he be playing anywhere near along my journey? Because, you know, one, I love the music and I try to get to him a couple of times a year. The other thing was, in this journey, there's going to be a lot of loneliness out there and a lot of soul searching and introspection, and he just takes me to a calmer, better place. So, man, if I could find a way to tie that into a concert, it'd be amazing. But then I started to say, what if somehow he's at a concert that night, and you know, all of a sudden he's live streaming from his concert, and he plays a song away, and we all have this giant sing along. And what a moment that would be. And I know this is probably all absurd, but this is how my mind works, and what a great moment that would be. So anyway, Saturday, July 7th is a day that I'm waiting to get some feedback from folks. If possible, you know, ask around. Even if these people don't know me, they don't know anything about the journey, ask around. Say, what are you doing Saturday night? Let's go meet this guy, and let's just go have a good time. So for a couple of hours, maybe it'll start at 6 o'clock if we can make this happen. And I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just going to get some feedback, and then I'll announce it further in the week. But I do need your feedback to say, hey, this is a go, or hey, it's just not worth it. But what if at 6 o'clock people started to show up, and I don't have a lot of parking, so would people have to walk a half a mile or a mile from the school down the road? You know, I apologize, but again, I'm going to be walking 3,000 miles, so, you know, walking a mile for me isn't the most egregious thing I could ask somebody, right? But anyway, what if 6 o'clock people started to show up? We have some drinks, you know, we have some lemon, I don't mean drinks and cocktails, but we have some lemonade, some soda, some water, whatever. Have some hot dogs and hamburgers. People can bring whatever they want to bring, share whatever they want to share, it's up to them. And then around 8 o'clock, we get together, we crank up the speaker, we play Phil Vassar's Just Another Day in Paradise, and we all just sing along, and just for those 2 minutes, 3 minutes, everything in life goes away. And again, to those folks that know me, know this is who I am. To those that don't, or those that think they know me and don't like me, that's okay. I'm not here to be liked. Nobody can be liked by everybody. But you're the folks I would say, you know what? I want to see you more than anything. You're the folks I want to see. I know my friends and family are going to love me and support me. You know what? Come on out here. Shake my hand. Let's just say, hey, let's forget whatever happened. I want to take this journey without any pain, without any anger. I want to leave all that behind, and I just want to go out and meet folks, be good people. So that's my challenge now. I'm going to be on Good Day Pennsylvania. It's a midday, 12:30 p.m. News program show on ABC here in Harrisburg. I don't know if you can live stream it. If you're not around here, I don't know if you can watch it when you are here or DVR it. If this goes the way I'm hoping, that's on, I think, Thursday. If I get feedback from a lot of people saying that they're interested in getting here, or they're looking to try to make some plans to come from out of state or whatever it might be, and I think this is a go, maybe I'll announce it on that news program. And, you know, I don't know if that turns into people coming out or not, but anyway, there's definitely a purpose for this journey. It's not for attention. It's not, you know, maybe there's some therapeutic value to it. It's definitely to teach my kids a valuable lesson. But again, you know, what if even before the journey started, a bunch of people came out and told my kids, you know what, we're all good people out here. So, have a great day. I promise I will not send another video today. I promise I won't send another video today and bore you guys with anything crazy. I love yous, I do. Steve Rizza, I apologize if I put your name out there, but I know you well enough to know that, you know, you're probably already thinking what I said, and would have no problem with it. Steve Mock, thanks for the text this morning, but feel free to leave a voicemail, because like I said, I'm going to be out there for a lot of hours, man, working 8, 9, 10 hours a day. You know, it'd be nice to play a voicemail or two to keep me motivated going there. So, and anybody else, if you are interested in leaving me a voicemail, and if you don't know me, my email address is pttjourney2018@gmail. Shoot me an email. I have no problem putting my phone number out there. I'm not hiding from anything or anybody. Even if you don't know me and just want to say, hey, proud of what you're doing, got your back. It's great on Facebook. It's great on text message, but there's something about a voicemail and hearing a voice that is a whole lot better. So anyway, guys, have a great weekend. It's going to be really hot here, mid-90s in PA. I'm sure it's going to be like this all about the Northeast. Have a great day. Love you. Thanks for believing in me. And maybe we just do something crazy this Saturday. Maybe we do, and something crazy comes. I don't know. Like I said, I think I'd love to see an idea of 200 people singing the song, live streaming it onto my page or YouTubing it and putting it out there for posterity. And if this thing blows up like it possibly could blow up, how cool would it be for you to be able to say, hey, you know what? I was there that night. I was one of those 200 people or 50 people or 20 people, however many it might be. But anyway, so guys, thanks. Have a great day, and thanks for supporting me. Bye-bye now.